Long before Arthur was born, Britain stood divided by endless war. Armies marched beneath dark skies, and smoke from distant battles cast a shadow over the land. Across the countryside, innocent families fled their burning homes as war consumed the kingdom. Fear spread from village to village, and many wondered if peace would ever return to Britain. Among the many rulers of Britain stood one king. Feared above all others, Uther Pendragon. A fearless warrior, he dreamed of uniting the kingdoms, all beneath a single crown. Far from the battlefields, one man watched the fate of Britain unfold in silence. Merlin. Across the hall stood Igraine. As the king approached, she turned toward him.
Their eyes met across the crowded hall. In that brief exchange, a powerful king and a noblewoman shared a moment that would shape the destiny of a legendary kingdom.
After the events of the royal feast, King Uther sought the help of Merlin, the mysterious wizard whose wisdom reached beyond ordinary men. Merlin revealed a prophecy. From Uther's bloodline, a child would one day rise and become the greatest king Britain had ever known. A great king will rise. But Merlin demanded a heavy price for his help. When the child was born, the boy's destiny would no longer belong only to Uther. On a dark and storm-filled night, destiny arrived in the kingdom of Britain. Behind the castle walls, a child was born who would one day change the world. Within the castle, Queen Igraine gave birth to a royal son. They named him Arthur, a child whose future would become Britain's greatest legend. Knowing the kingdom was filled with danger, King Uther placed his newborn son into Merlin's care, trusting that one day Arthur would return to claim his rightful destiny.
Even as an infant, Arthur's journey had begun, guided by the silent watch of Merlin and the promise of a destiny yet to unfold.
Before sunrise, Merlin carried the infant prince to the home of the loyal knight Sir Ector. Hidden from the royal court, Arthur's new life was about to begin. Sir Ector welcomed the child into his home, never knowing he was Britain's true prince. There, Arthur would grow in safety, far from the throne that awaited him. The years passed quietly, and Arthur grew up believing Sir Ector's home was the only family he had ever known. Far from the royal court, Arthur grew as the son of Sir Ector, never knowing he was born to wear the crown of Britain. As Arthur grew, Sir Ector introduced him to the first lessons of a young knight. Sir Ector taught that true strength was always guided by humility. Day by day, Arthur learned that every great knight first mastered discipline before strength. Sir Ector taught Arthur that a true knight relied not on strength alone, but on patience, control, and precision.
With every lesson, Arthur's patience became steadier. Guided by Sir Ector's wisdom, each careful strike brought him one step closer to becoming a true knight.